morning. Good morning, Katropa Auto Vlogs. Good morning, Katropa Beans.
Good morning, Katropa Leo.
How are you?
I'm fine. How about you?
I'm good, alhamdulillah.
Good morning to our all Katropa Auto Vlogs International. Actually, yesterday, one of our subscribers from Sri Lanka, he told for me, "Oh, I saw you on YouTube, but you are speaking Tagalog."
He's requesting now.
I like it, but the problem is I don't understand Tagalog.
Yes.
That was they said. So now I'm trying to explain for the powertrain of the vehicle, especially when hot condition. Some of them after 1 hour driving, they feel the engine or their car is slow moving.
Regarding that powertrain cell, we have one follower, Mr. Adrian Caparos. He's asking for the problem for his car. It's 2012 Chevrolet Cruze.
Okay.
He's having difficulties for hard moving after 1 hour traveling.
Okay. Actually, sir, I read that message on the Facebook page of Katropa Auto Vlog. I want to answer that questions, but it's better to give to all, for everybody. That's why we will proceed for this vlog. So to explain for everybody. Okay. So for that questions and comments for our Katropa, we will start to explain the powertrain of the vehicle. As I said, the main powertrain of the vehicle is the engine, and after that the transmission and differential. So if your engine power is getting loose power when you're driving, for example after 1 hour or in hot condition, so it means it will be affect your transmitting power to transmission. It will be affect. It could be affect for the slow moving or hard moving for the vehicle. Okay. So after that, if you can easily know if there's some icon or malfunction indicator light appearing on the cluster, you can go to dealership to check what's that. Maybe you have problem for the engine. Let me start for the engine. I will explain it. What is the scenario? The scenario for the engine when it's going hot sometimes create misfiring. What is misfiring? Maybe one of your spark plugs not working. So that's related also for the spark plug, coils, electricals, and so on. So the other scenario for this one, it might be you have overheating issues. Overheating issues not by you can see your temperature is going more than 1/2, especially for the Chevrolet Cruze, Chevrolet vehicle. It will be going of the 1/2, going almost to 3/4. It means you have overheating issues. Some of the overheating issues it will happen. It might be you have mixing oil and coolant. So most probably your oil cooler have problem. So on that time you have to go on the dealership or any trusted mechanics or garage in outside, okay, where you're nearby. But it's much better for me, you will go to agency. Okay. Another thing, if you don't have any issue about your engine, we will go now to transmission. The transmission issues is like this. When, for example, when it's going hot, you will feel that the engine is going high or loud voice only, but the car movement will be in equal or erratic. It will be the same. So it means you have a delay shifting. The problem for that one is coming from the internal of your transmission. It could be the TCM or required to overhaul the transmission. Why required to overhaul the transmission? The transmission internal clutches, especially for the automatic transmission, I say, we will start for TCM. The TCM, this is the control of the module of the transmission. Okay, and if the TCM will not function properly, it might be you will going stuck only on 3rd gear. It will not go to 4th, 5th, and 6th gear. That's why you will feel the delay shifting or car is slow moving.
Even you're in high rev.
Yes, even you are in high rev. Mostly you will see that one, for example, Chevrolet Cruze, he said, in high rev for this one, it will be going up to 2,000 to 3,000 RPM. The car is not moving, means you have problem for internal transmission, or otherwise you have to overhaul this transmission.
How about the noise that he's telling?
Then the loud engine noise is telling about, for example, the transmission in second gear only. You need to shift like manual.
Yes.
That when you put in neutral and then shift to second gear, then going to third gear, you will not shift. That acceleration of your vehicle in the engine, it will be stuck then because there is no pulling, there is no load, so the RPM it will be increased. That's why you feel that RPM is increased. Maybe for the problem of our Catropa, it has a transmission internal failure. They call it sliding clutch already. Yes. Delay shifting for this one, it could be the sliding clutch or the TCM or the transmission control module. It should be replaced for this one. Another thing, like one of our Catropa, which one purchasing the Chevrolet Cruze, also he have Chevrolet Cruze 2013. I advise him, although the transmission of this, as per the manufacturer, it will be changed the transmission for this one until for life, I can say. This maintenance free transmission. But for me, I'm changing my transmission under my risk, transmission oil I mean, under my risk. So I let him try to change the transmission oil with my colleague or friend who's one buying Chevrolet Cruze. Then after you change the transmission oil, the shifting is going very smooth again, and there is no delay shifting happen for him. Sometimes, internal of the transmission, there is TCM plus the bulb body. So the bulb body, the flow of the oil there, if you can see the bulb body for this one from inside, there is a tiny hole only. So the flow of the oil there, when the bulb is opening by the TCM, it might be the oil, it has bubbles, or it create air, or it's create blockings that causing transmission will not shift properly. So our recommendation for that one, it could, if there is no any malfunction indicator like happen, there is no problem for your engine. So my recommendations, do the first scenario anyway. You have problem already for the transmission. This is a small amount only. Why don't you try? Try to change the transmission oil.
Imagine it's 10 years old.
Yes, imagine it's 10 years old. Try to change the transmission oil, and then after that, you drive it. Yes. You will see what will happen. And that's all for the vlog for today. So I hope you understand our explanations for this drive line. So as I mentioned for you, the engine will transmit its power to the transmission. The transmission will transmit its power to the differential. That's why they call it drive line. The main power for this one is your engine. Nothing else is the engine only. They are only a transmitter. Transmission to differential, so that the car will move. Mr. Leo, any further questions that you don't understand, so I can tell something?
For now, that I think the concern for Mr. Adrian, good idea
Solution for him.
Solution.
Yes. So let's try, and if you want to, we can contact us on our WhatsApp there, so we can talk to him. But we can offer him also, if he want help, he can come to agency. We will check more for his vehicle. Yes, we will check. Maybe there's some DTC or codes for him. So because the DTC or codes, by the way, is the pattern that you can learn which one is the trouble of your vehicle. Okay, so that is the first step you will go. Don't go for the furthermore. So my advice, let your vehicle to check to the expert that you are knowing, or otherwise make furthermore, go to the agency first before you proceed for anything. That's why my advice, Katropa Leo. To all our viewers, thank you very much, and this is our second time for English version. Hopefully you understand, they understand us. Thank you for subscribing for us, and for liking for our channel.
And please share for your friends also.
If you can share this one, much is better. And click also our notification bell for our next video. Thank you very much and
have a good day, everyone.
Have a good day, everyone. Thank you, Katropang Leo.